guys, welcome back. We are playing Out of Ore, which is pretty much a mining game. Anyway, I'll go over the basis with you real quick. When you get started, you'll have to come in here and come to the company bank. And I did the $2 million loan, and you know, you got 40 days to pay it off, $51,000 a day. Now, after you get that, you can come over here, get your equipment, got your excavators, loaders, different attachments, dozers, whatnot. And I'm thinking over here you can get accessories for them. So you got like, I believe that's an excavator, you know, small, medium, large. I believe that's a dozer tracks, which I'm going to, why does that one cost more? Small, medium. I don't know. But I'll probably end up looking at that later. But now in today's episode, I'm going to be heading back over here to another pit I was in over there. And this is pretty cool too, because like you can select a vehicle. I want the 800, hit drive, boom. So you can go walk forever today. So yeah, you know, dug most of this out with the loader, and then I got the excavator involved, and this stuff's running pretty deep. So I'm going to end up taking some more off here with the dozer, getting down a little bit lower, that way I can try to get most of this out with the loader. So, go ahead and get everything moved around here. And you can get close to that stuff, just cut it down, cut it out. Clear all the material up the side here. Alright. So then with the dozer, roll your blade forward, drop it down. Just start out a little small. Roughly see how much I need to take out of here first. Gotta really work that blade too. Might go check out the tracks too, just see if they give you a little bit more power. Should've did that while I was over looking at it. Yeah, we'll just continue taking these little small cuts. Hopefully opening this all up. It's going to take a minute, but I'm really hoping this will work a little bit better than what I had going on. I already feel like I'm going to have to cut way more down off of this stuff. So, try and go ahead and get this stuff cut out too. See, and I got roads cut through here too, going to the different radio towers, because you can do like fuel deliveries and whatnot. And that's another way you can do pretty good. Now, as far as like the loan and stuff goes, I've already got mine paid off, so whatever money I make now is pretty much, you know, my money. I ain't gonna worry about paying it back or nothing. So which means, you know, I can spend a little bit more time with the dozer, don't have to worry about making fuel runs, don't have to really worry about selling material as much. And I'm still going to, obviously, but don't have to stress about it as much now. And seeing, I think this right here, I think it's lithium. It's what I'm mining, and it's being pretty good. And it's actually not that far away from where you start out, so which is nice. I'm just trying to get all this shoved over the hill, out of the way. Be nice if I get that one tree to disappear. That one right there, just in screen. There it goes. Nice. Alright. Making my way over to it. I mean, I guess I could just shove all this straight, just kind of see where I need to be. If I can hook into it. There we go. Do a little bit of uphill pushing a little bit. And I hate to shut my road off like that, but also at the same time too, I gotta find out how deep this pit really goes. And plus, if I can get this cut out instead of having to hook it, I can just kind of do some straight shoves with it, which would be nice. Okay. Try and get this little bit of stuff out of the way. That way I can try and continue my dozer push this way. And shove this little bit off right here. Alright. Let's see if we can get this big old tree out of the way too. Okay, anyway. Getting a little bit of lag with the dozer, but hopefully nothing not to be too serious. Bottom might ramp back up a little bit, that way continue my shoves. I believe I might call that deep enough. Go ahead and start cutting out that other stuff there. Yes, a little laggy. Okay, so let's see if we can't go ahead and start cutting this stuff out. Apparently not. Apparently so. Cause all it needs is just big enough for a pit, you know what I mean? Like just enough for the truck, loader, all that good stuff. Just like to have it at one decent level. But if not, it's no big deal. lot of material. The blade rail right there. Okay, there we go. Just need to start cutting just a little bit. Not a whole lot, just enough. Oh. Alright, I guess I'm just going to work at that for a little bit. For the loader and the dump truck. So let's see if I can't cut a little bit more off this. And we'll just run it up here because, you know, don't really need it. Trying to find out where I'm at. A little bit of stuff laying on top, it's no big deal. I just kind of spilled it, so. Don't have to worry about it a whole lot. Just more or less looking for anything that'll be in this little bit of a wall. It's not liking me when I hit that. Okay, there we go. Still haven't seen anything of interest. Something else I kind of wondered too, if you can backblade, smooth everything out. I haven't tried that yet. Definitely gonna look at it too. Alright, so I'm going to save the game one more time. And just kind of eyeball what I've got going on. Alright, so there's that level. Yeah, I still may be a little bit high, but I think I need to come to at least right here. So, well, keep hitting at it until I get to the edge of that stuff. Just gonna take a little bit at a time. Start ramping up a little bit. A lot of it. Okay. And that right there is why I save religiously. So, I will be back with you in a minute. Okay, well, got to boot back up. So, I'm going to continue pretty much where we left off, because, yeah. So, yeah. Save this game religiously while using the dozer. Really haven't noticed it really do much of any other machine, but the dozer for sure. But yeah, I mean, like I said, you can kind of see how it was acting before versus what it's doing now, so you kind of got an idea of when it's going to crash. It's just, you're hoping it don't. Cause see, I keep hitting that bank and stuff, and it like does weird stuff, so I'm just wondering if you can backblade. Definitely ain't going to try to do that. Try not to dig too much. Too far down anyway. Just wanna scrape the sides there. Oop, I think I hit something. Okay, now it's gonna be stuck. Hoping all that stuff pops up there. Really don't want to come back down here. So I don't think it really did too much, so we'll finish getting this crap back out of here. Alright, so let's see if we can backblade. Okay, apparently you cannot. But anyway. Let's see here, so I'm gonna go ahead and park this thing right here for a minute. Alright, so show you something else too that's like in the game that I like. Boom. So you can kinda level everything back up a little bit, you know, which is a nice feature. So do this for a minute. I mean, that should be level-ish enough. I've been wanting to widen that road up right there anyway. So. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I may go ahead and. I think I'm trying to go ahead and straighten this road up with the dozer. See what we got going on. I'm gonna get my truck, my loader up here and straighten this road up a little bit. We are now going to get some of this stuff loaded out. Oh yeah, right there on the edge. Nice. And see if you've seen like the, see how it's got that little bit different animation on the dump truck, the loader. I mean, so it's a little different, but you know, I like it, especially for this. Definitely got my truck in here wrong, but it'd be alright for now. Maybe not. Spilled just a little bit, but you know. So that little black line right there on the bottom of that stuff too, it kind of makes me wonder if that's not the bottom of it. But I don't know. Alright. See, this would multiplayer be nice. Because you can have somebody else drive the truck for you, but you know, one man teaming it right now, so drive out this little old road I built. That's nowhere near wide enough for this truck and rough, but you know, you'd be alright. And that right there is coal. Figured out from the tutorial, that's coal. The stuff I'm got now, I think it's lithium. I'm not really sure. I know it pays really good, and lithium pays really good, but I'm not exactly 100% sure what type of material I have. So then once you get here, you can get your camera kind of adjusted right. I set the park brake just because it makes it a little easier. And then you just dump it off. And head back to your pit, and then it should pop up here in a second. There you go. $150,000 for 59 tons. So, you can imagine like a $2 million loan. I mean, because while you're making money, I mean, you're still paying for it. So, then when you get to about where you can pay it off, it's about 100. I think 1.5 is where I got at. Where I could pay it off. But I mean, find this stuff, it don't take long at all to get your loans paid off. The longest part really is just this right here. But and I like the camera from the side too, because I feel like you can see a little bit more about what's going on from the side. I'm trying to figure out too if that goes down any deeper, which I still think it does. But we'll dig all this out to this level here, and if I need to go deeper, I will. Because one thing I did notice too with the loaders, like if you're trying to dig down into something, it kind of digs sideways. So just trying to hopefully do just a nice level pit floor, and then just kind of like hit it from below where the material is, kind of like I'm doing now, you know, just a little bit below the material. I mean, that still looks like I'm still going to go down a little bit more, but again, I'll bring the excavator back over here just to see how deep it does go. So, yeah, let's see where I'm at. Oh yeah, it's still going to be way lower. But, you know, because like you can kind of see like where I'm standing out there, that little black. It's kind of like, I mean, you can kind of see it's like an outside a ring. So, it's not a very big spot, but it pays really good. So we'll go sell this real quick. I mean, yeah, I mean, this game is ginormous. And I really do think they've done like really good work with everything they've got in here too, like the way the equipment works. I mean, there's still a few little bugs I like to see them fix, like with the dozer and the grader, to where you could use those going downhill instead of just like sliding. But other than that, I mean, everything's done really well. I like the game a lot. And like I said before, really be nice for multiplayer. But, you know, early access, or not, I'm not gonna say early access, but you know, still kind of new in the release. So, I mean, multiplayer could be in one of the near updates, which would be nice. But until then, you know, we'll just keep doing this. Okay, I'm gonna widen this out just a little bit. I'm not just digging straight in on one spot. I feel like that's gonna be mainly dirt, but yeah. Because there is two different types of dirt. I think like the lighter stuff here close to the ore, I believe that's the what they call pay dirt, which is going to contain some type of ore in it. And then like when I'm driving on, I think it's just regular dirt, and it has a price tag of 0. And then pay dirt, I think it's got a price tag of like $3 a ton or something. And then lithium, I'm thinking it's around the $340-ish range per ton. So I mean, if you can get a truckload of just pure lithium, which I think I did that a couple times, and it's like around $220,000 for one load. Which I think it was like 70 ton. I can't remember. I know it's like to have the camera to where I can see where I'm dumping out. it should give me more than enough room. Just kind of checking out where I'm at. I will say I think using a loader is a little bit more easier than the excavator, because the excavator's got a little quirk going on with it. I think you got to be like exactly even with the tracks for it to dig, but you know, because like it just kept wanting to dig a line, like it wouldn't let me dig to the left or right of it. But you know, all things that can be easily fixed. And I do know from you know, watching the game and watching a couple other people and whatnot, they kept talking about like how the developers are really good at jumping on and fixing the problem. So really hoping that they got planned is like to get all the bugs and stuff fixed and hopefully start working on like doing multiplayer. But guess we'll just have to wait and see. I'm trying to start following them too, if I can find their page to follow them. I can kind of keep updated, keep y'all updated, and all that good stuff. $60-ton. But I do believe that's where I'm going to go ahead and end this video at for today. So hopefully y'all enjoyed watching, and I will see y'all in my next video.